Welcome to the 7th and final session of the JA Success Skills program. As a reminder, we are using the adapted outline instead of the guide for volunteers and teachers that are found in the curriculum kit. This activity has really been designed to be very flexible. There are so many concepts that are taught in this curriculum that we want you to be able to do what works best for you and your students. A lot of times the students have extra information that they want, or they just want the opportunity to do a Q&A with the volunteer to be able to gain more real-life tips and skills. So we encourage you to talk with your teacher about what this final session might look like. If you are in a speech class, your teacher may choose to assign a speech to the students, whether it be an interview, whether it be an impromptu speech about what they've learned from junior achievement, etc. So make sure you check with your teacher to see if they do want to assign a speech, because if so, a portion of your activity might be to help them start facilitating that speech. A great thing to do is to review the 16 success skills that you've been talking about throughout your time in the classroom. Again, there are so many great concepts that we want to tie to real life that it's very helpful just to take a break and review those things that we have learned. Some volunteers like to create a game show, and if you do want to create a game show, there is a keep score poster in your kit that can allow you to keep score as you play the game. A couple additional ideas that you might want to consider are some supplements on the JA of South Dakota website that has some ethical decision-making prompts, as well as, again, just allowing the students to ask you questions. Things about resumes and interviews and references, and just asking them or allowing them the opportunity to ask you real-life questions. Again, this curriculum is all about their futures and how they can connect today to their future careers and opportunities. One great thing to do is to have the students really stop and consider their future. So on page 9, we have your dream job activity. And this is just going to allow the students to create a brief outline of their dream job. What we want to do is just to have them work individually to come up with some of their thoughts and ideas, and then have them partner up with someone to share a little bit more, and then to have a few people share with the whole class. This is a great way to wrap up this whole entire program because, again, it's tying their future to what they're doing today. There's a final self-assessment on page 10 of the student workbook, and this really allows them to take a little bit of a checklist to see which of the 16 success skills do they feel that they have. They can rank themselves and kind of do a self-inventory of the skills that they feel they possess and the ones that they need to work on. And again, be honest with your students. Talk about some of the skills that you really excel in and which ones you struggle with a little bit more, and what you have done in your day-to-day life to be able to overcompensate and to practice some of those skills. Because this is the final visit, we would encourage you to do a graduation with the students. There are certificates of achievement found in your kit, and there are templates on the JA website in order to print this instead of handwriting them if you would like. It's always a great way to talk to the students about their futures, that they're going to be getting scholarships and awards, and someday they're ultimately going to be getting a high school diploma. So what we like to do at JA is just talk to them about the importance of a good firm handshake, making sure that they don't have a super squeezer handshake or a limp dead fish, but that they really have a good handshake, and talking to them about the importance of making eye-to-eye contact, as well as making sure to smile when they receive the award. So it's always great to role play with them what it looks like to receive an award. Some of them may have already done this in high school, and some of them will be brand new to it. So it's always great to show them that you shake with your right hand, you receive the reward with your left hand. The presenter will often say congratulations. They can respond with a thank you, as well as with a smile. Since the 7 sessions are now completed, feel free to offer any of your leftover materials to your classroom teacher or to the students. If there are some materials that they would prefer not to have, the JA of South Dakota office will collect back any materials and try to recycle what we can. Your final step for junior achievement is to let us know that you have completed all 7 activities. So if you could please email the prompt that you'll see on the next slide to the JA office, we would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for participating in JA Success Skills.